Hi lovelies. So in this tutorial video I have got for you these platform cards. Now there are two cards in the kit and look how these open. Look, first of all on the front here we've got She Ate the Stars and Swallowed the Earth. We've got a Ouija board. We've got a little Ouija board pointer on a chain. And on the other side, we've got the other side of this mystical crystals and pentacle and another Ouija board. And on this one, we've got this lovely kind of Indian-inspired Halloween theme. And we've got Kali sitting on a pumpkin here, the goddess of destruction. And it says on the front here, greet these immortal souls with fire in your heart. I love that. And light the candles and prepare for revelry. You've got a writing space on this one. So the way these work, my loves, have a look at this. It's really, really cool. These are platform cards, and you simply push this piece down. This piece pops up, and they then sit on a top and support themselves and look really, really cool. From the top, you can see that we've got this witch popping up out of the centre of this, I don't know, kind of altar, this witchy altar with the crystals and the pentagram. And on this one, I love this too, we've got a pop-up skeleton witch in an Indian kind of style, and from the top we've got this scene with the mandala and the Halloween little lights and lanterns all around. And the reverse of this one has got a plain writing space there, and they become your bases like that. They are really, really cool, really, really effective, really fun, because there's two layers on the matting there. They feel really nice and sturdy and substantial. I am very, very much in love with these cards, and they're deceptively simple to make. So come with me and let's have a look how we do it. Hi, so I've got my pieces cut out. This one I've already made. I've reverse printed the back of my pages. Well, I've reverse printed these pages. I haven't reverse printed this page. You don't need to reverse print. The only reason you need to reverse print, if you want to, is to lose the white inside the card there. But if you're happy with that, don't reverse print, it's fine. Now for each card you want to make, oh, I'm on 250 gram, did I say that? For each card you want to make, you need one of these pieces. You need two of these. I've given you extra in the kit because I don't like leaving white paper, so I've given you some extras that you can do what you want with those in some other projects. You need 4 matting panels, and you need one of these. Right, what we're going to do first of all is pop all of these to one side. Let's glue this piece together first of all so this can be drying. I'm folding this by hand so I can get it properly lined up at the edges. And set that to one side to dry. Now this one has got this ghoulish, beautiful Day of the Dead type witch on the front, and it's got a blank on the reverse, so you can write something on there if you want to. I wouldn't advise embellishing because you need to make sure that you don't get things jammed. A sticking point, you don't need a sticking point when you come to make your card go up and down, or your recipient does. So a bit of ink on there, a bit of writing on the back here. Right, that can dry. This piece now, let's have a look at what we're going to do here. There are some faint, well, they're darker lines, but they're quite faint against this dark background, but they are there. Don't go to where the white meets that dark space. I've allowed a little bit of overshot of the dark so you don't get any white poking through. And then there are two here. I don't know if they'll show up on the video, but they show up for me. You can leave that, that will fold quite naturally on its own. I've cut these on the Cricut machine. So they've been Cricut tested, but also that means that mine are slightly smaller than yours will be if you're cutting by hand. And then you go in here, let's see that line. And this one we're going to fold all of our pieces, all of our creases into the centre. This one will naturally go because you've only got two little bits there. If you're cutting on a Cricut machine, this bit on mine tore a little bit, but it's fine. I've popped a little bit of glue on there and it's grand. It's a fiddly little line to ask the Cricut to cut. Right, that is that, my dears. This piece then pops under here like this. We've got these two pieces folded up. We're going to put some glue. Oh, incidentally, before we do that, let's close this piece up so you can see that this piece is going to just tuck in very neatly in there like that. If you feel you've got a bit too much poking out over the top and you do want some poking out over the top, you can trim a little bit off this bottom section here. I've trimmed on this one just a little bit so you can see it's going to stick out slightly more, this one, than my witch one. But I just wanted to show you that you can trim a little bit off. Don't trim too much off because you do need a little bit sticking out over the top. And then you can glue. You can glue both sides of this. Or actually, what might be more sensible is gluing both of your tabs, because you want to get a nice lot of glue on these end pieces here. So I'll just glue those ends now. There. Then you're going to pop your little piece through here, line it up centrally and with the bottom of your little folded flap there. Bring the other one down to meet it. Hope that your scoring's all right. Mine is slightly off. I'm just going to adapt that slightly there and make that amendment up at the top there. That's really easy to do. And there you have it. That is your mechanism. It's really simple. There. And now we can go ahead and we can stick on our matting panels. Now, a word of caution, whilst this is drying, just pop it up and down a few times to check that nothing's sticking where it shouldn't be sticking. You want this to be nice and free moving. And then when you have popped a little bit of glue on your matting panels, make sure that she is facing the right way round. And it's important to get these panels the right way round also. So this one is going to go at the front, at the top, the one with the pumpkin on. Let me find my other side. This one here. And we're going to flip it upside down. And this piece is going to go on here. These two pieces form one picture with a little bit of a gap in the middle, obviously. And so when you put your card down, you've got this picture that forms, and our witch is popping up out of the centre of it. Looks great. I've also inked the edges of these pieces, by the way, before sticking them on. Right, and now we have two more pieces. We've got Kali here, the goddess of destruction, getting amongst it for some Halloween shenanigans. So she's going to go on the front here, and then on the back you've got this last panel that you can also use to write on. Kali and this panel here are going to be underneath in the end with this on the top. And the last little thing to do is, oh, it's not quite the last. The next to last thing to do is to pop a couple of these little things on. Like the candles and prepare for reality, ghouls and goblins come into play. Greet these immortal souls with fire in your heart. I'm putting that one on because that is such a Kali thing to say. There we go. Oh, it looks so good. I love matting. 250 gram on top of 250 gram makes a beautiful sturdy thing. It feels really good. Right, what other ghouls and goblins? Breathe in the darkness and pray for dawn. Oh, look at that. Light the candles and prepare for revelry. I think I'll do that one. So you've got 4 spares of these. You can use them, whoops, elsewhere. Whoops, a daisy. Get that the right way up, Emma. There. You can pop these on the outside if you want to. You know, but don't pop any, or I would advise you not to pop any on this lovely central pop up here, because you don't want anything getting stuck. And there you have it. There she is. And this one, I've put an eyelet. I put my eyelet in once I'd constructed it because it was an afterthought, and I did manage to get my crocodile in there. But if you wanted to do that, you might like to pop your matting panels on first before you go sticking the actual card together and making the pop-up pattern. But I love that. I love that little, whatever this is called, pointer. It's a pointer for the Ouija board. And this one has got 2 skulls that I'm going to do something with. I might leave those off this one, actually. I think that's great. So I've got these over for another project, or you can find a way to use them in this project. I hope you love those. They look so good. They're really, really effective. They look great standing up, and for gifting and happy mail, they're really cute. Option. Have loads of fun. I'll see you soon.